Hello, this is Alyssa from Patriot Marketing, and either my husband or I reached out to you like maybe a month ago, and I don't know if you remember or not, but regardless, we promised this video. Um, I'm sorry that we're getting it to you so late. We got sick and got backed up, and now we're catching up on things. So I do apologize for that, but anyways, here's the video, and I'm going to keep things short and sweet, and I just want to show you a few tips that you can use to really maximize your traffic online. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, I found your website. I wanted to point out a couple things that I liked about it. There is the phone number up here. I like your pictures that you have here that shows the work that you do. And there's a video here kind of explaining who you guys are. And the contact us button is good to have as well. A couple of pointers about here. This is not a click to call. You would probably want that to be a click to call. It helps with conversion rates. But I think this one is a click to call. You want to have I would probably turn this into a click to call as well. But I also noticed that there wasn't much content. Like maybe the short paragraph is the only text that I saw, and content is anything that I can highlight, or whether it be pictures or text. This case, I would be talking about the text. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of that there. And the reason why you want a lot of content is because you want to be found for a lot of different keywords. Keywords, for example, like Spokane Roofing company Spokane. There's a lot of volume here to be had. It has a lot of search volume, but because you don't have the content with those keywords in there, people are not able to find you because of that. And here are the keywords that you are ranking for. Alpine Construction. You're ranking for your name, which is good. But when people are searching, they're not necessarily looking for the name. They're looking for the service. So you want to be ranking for those services, which you do have a few here, which is really good to see. So definitely want to increase the amount of keywords that you're ranking for. It definitely would put you in more of a position to be found. It's really important to do that. And how you would do that would be having a website with a lot of content. Like if I were you, I would maybe save a couple of these pictures and save the picture as a one of those keywords, so that would count as content. And I would definitely add more content with those keywords in here. So that is what I would do. When Google crawls your site, they see that not only you have the content, but you also have that keyword verbatim within it. And so that would also really help you rank faster and more efficiently. Content is also great for ranking as well, because Google feels that the more content you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. Their whole goal is that when someone searches, they get the information that they need. So the more content you have, the more likely you are to be found, because Google wants to ensure that people searching on their platform get the information quickly and efficiently. And so that brings me to my second tip, which would be to build up your Google business profile. That would actually give yourself a chance to get as much traffic as possible. And what I mean by that is when people search for any given keyword, there's a lot of different ways that they can convert over as customers. There are the local ads right here. These ones, they capture the people that click on the very first thing that they see, and you can also adjust Google Ads to capture people's attention. The local ads people like because they are guaranteed by Google, as you can see right here with that little green check mark. Up to a certain dollar amount. So if something goes wrong or something happens, they trust that Google will make it right monetarily. These would be great for you as well because they convert at a very high rate. If you notice, there's the phone number down here, and when people click on that to call you, they're already taking the time of day to call you. So they are more likely to convert over as a client. So those are definitely great because of that high conversion rate. The Google ads themselves are a lot lower in conversion rate, but they are good in a way that you can be seen by a lot of different people. They are also a lot cheaper. Then there's the Google Map Pack. I did not mean to click on that. Let's go back. Anyways, there's the Google Map Pack here, Map Pack here, and the people who search this way, they want to see a company that is local and in the area. They can pull up to 80% of the traffic. So if we take a look at a keyword that is at 450 search volume, which is the one that I'm using, Spokane Roofing, basically, you would be looking at 360 people going to these top 3. And so that's a lot of traffic that you're losing out on because of that. So it's definitely important to be up here. It would be great if we had you in the top 3 here. Another way that people search is ranking organically. That's great for traffic because the higher you rank, the more traffic you're going to pull. So people up here, they're going to get more traffic than down here. And people rarely go to the second page of Google. So it's really important to be on this first page of Google so that you would pull more traffic. These are all 3 important, they're very important. It's all different ways that people search and in different ways that they capture traffic. And speaking of ranking organically, like down here and being on the first page of Google, the way you would do that would be to build up the strength of your website. So I'm going to come over here and to this tool that kind of shows you where you're at in that. Basically, how you would build up that strength is by adding backlinks and referring domains. So backlinks, unfortunately, are not all created equal. You want good quality ones because you could have a bunch and they aren't doing anything for you. So not all of them are created equal. So you want good quality ones of that. Referring domains, you are great. Basically what those are is if somebody is blogging about the service that you gave them or whatever, and they have a link back to your website, that would be considered a referring domain. Now, referring domains are power, so the more you have, the higher these numbers are going to be. And generally with roofing, we want to see them in the 20s, 30s, 40s range and at a 1-to-1 ratio. You are at a 6 and a 0.4, so not in the 20s range and not at a 1-to-1 ratio. So we would definitely want to improve on that. I'm going to take a look at one of your competitors. I chose Pre-Renowned Roofing. They were number 1 in this Google Map Pack. So I chose them because they're at the top, and what we need to do to beat them, if we take a look, they have 53.4 thousand backlinks. So that's one reason that they're at the top, and they have 75 referring domains, and they're in the 20s, not at a 1-to-1 ratio, but they're definitely in the range that we want them to be in. So they definitely have more power in that way. They're generating 98 organic traffic. So, and they are also, if we take a look at their keywords that they're ranking for, yes, they are doing their name here, but if you look, they're ranking for more services than I saw on your thing. You are ranking more for your name right here, Alpine Construction. If we take a look, it looks like you only have 107 backlinks and 8 referring domains, generating an organic traffic of 26 and ranking for only 89 keywords. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to bump yourself up in Google without having much content on your website. You are really limiting yourself into how much traffic you're getting online and how much business you're getting that way. So you definitely want more content with those keywords to be found. So basically, that's what I have to say, and I hope it has been helpful and informative. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please reach out to either my husband and I. We would love to chat with you and help you out in any way that we can. We would love to get in touch in whatever time works best for you. So with that, You have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless.